Not only will Klubnik see Taft back there, he's also going to see his former Clemson teammate Andrew McCuba in the back end too. So
a lot going on.
There's a lot going on for two teams that have never played until today too. As you see the path to the playoff, Texas #1 in the AP for the first time since 2008. They beat everybody except Georgia in the playoff for the second straight year. And of course, the winner of this game gets Arizona State in the next round in the Peach Bowl. So we'll see if they can move on there. And this afternoon, that game will be kicking off about 4 o'clock Eastern time. Steve Sarkisian, the head coach of the Longhorns, kind enough to join us now. So, Sark, I'm sure you got a little peek at the atmosphere at Notre Dame last night. What do you anticipate this to be like, a home playoff game in Austin against Clemson?
Well, I thought, first of all, just watching that ball game last night, seeing the atmosphere, it was electric. It felt like playoff football, and I expect it to be the same way here at DKR today. I know Longhorn Nation's super excited. I know our team's excited. You know, we've had 2 weeks now to prepare. I know Dabo's going to have Clemson ready to go, so it should be a heck of a ball game.
Well, sir, congratulations on a great season, no doubt. But the one question that I wanted to ask, which seems like the only thing that basically you could talk about your team showing any weakness in, is the yards gained has always not added up to the points scored. And I think a lot of those issues come in the red zone. So how's your feeling about how you've been able to resolve that issue?
Yeah, I think just recalibrating when we hit the red area, you know, Coach. We've stubbed our toe a variety of ways when we've gotten there. Penalties have hurt us. Turnovers have hurt us there. The play caller, myself, can press at times when you get there because you want to score. So the reality of it is we're moving the ball really well, but the key to the drill is we got to get the ball in the paint. And I think tonight's going to come down to our ability to execute when we get those opportunities.
Sark, talk a little bit about your defense. They don't give up big plays. They force teams typically to have to drive the length of the field. This specific matchup, what stands out to you with Cade Klubnik and just his Clemson attack and what they offer to your defense?
Well, I think it's the balance that they present. You know, they believe in running the football. Maffa is a heck of a runner. Then they have all the quarterback designed runs with Cade and the quarterback draws and different things. They have the RPOs, and then they have the vertical passing game, and they've got some weapons on the perimeter. And with all of that, then they've got the second play off of that when Cade scrambles and gets out of the pocket and creates explosive plays. So I think it's going to be really critical that we do a great job with our gap integrity in the run game. I think the second part is we've got to have great eye control on the back end. And then the third piece, which is going to be critical, is our rush lanes. We've got to minimize him getting outside the pocket and creating those explosive plays.
Hey, Sark, thanks for doing this. I'm glad that my man Herbie asked you about your defense, because I want to talk about my favorite player, my favorite defensive player that's in the CFP, Andrew McCuba. Man, now I was at the SEC championship game. He hit Stockton so hard, his helmet popped off, and Kirby Smart caught it. Tell me about this young man's mentality. I love the way he plays football.
I'm still figuring out how Gunner held on to the ball on that play, but
Or got
the heck of a hit.
No, in fact, he got up. Wow.
So the heck of a hit, and I appreciate the officials not calling targeting. It was a heck of a hit.
Me too, exactly.
But, you know, I think the one thing that Andrew provides is a lot of veteran leadership. He's got a ton of experience. You know, you could tell he was coached extremely well at Clemson. It was an opportunity for him to come home. He's really good friends with Jade Barron, two guys that grew up together. He, Jade, Michael Taff, all from Austin area. But he, he's a versatile guy. You know, he can play zone coverage. He can play man coverage. He's a physical presence, as you can tell. But he's a ball hawk. You know, he does a great job of understanding zone coverages and getting underneath routes and creating interceptions. So we're gonna need his experience today to go along with Jade, Taff, Manny Muhammad. That back end is gonna have a big game today.
Coach, you're the best dressed coach in the country, and today is no different. What a phenomenal tie, pocket square jacket combo you have for this CFP Saturday. Isaiah Bond out. Wingo about to have a big game is what we're all expecting. What do you expect out of Wingo, and what should we think whenever we think of how he plays?
Well, I think Ryan's a budding star for us. You know, he's a big physical guy who has real long speed. He's made big plays for us this season. And so now he's just going to get more snaps. He's going to get more opportunities. And so we feel good about Ryan being in there. Again, he's a different player. than Isaiah is, but yet I still think an explosive player. And I'm just trying to figure out, Pat, the combination of your jacket and Coach's hat, man. That'll be a real combination right there.
It's like a Joe Frazier look going right here. He's got
that.
Elvis
Smoking
Joe Frazier.
It feels pretty good.
Yeah, smoking Joe.
And then I'm sure you saw, Coach, Shane Gillis titled him Alabama Jones yesterday. And I'll tell you, I'm happy he's back for another one. The hats are really the perfect depiction of him getting to the bottom of any mystery, those mysteries being great football. And he's obviously proven to be able to tell
It's sartorial splendor.
Yes.
Right, there you go.
Exactly.
Hey, Sark, appreciate you joining us, man. Good luck today against Clemson. Always great to visit with you.
Good luck, Coach.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
See you, brother.
Look 'em. See y'all.